Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, which we ought to be. Now I'm finna go into a few scriptures about the Shabbat, which is in English known as the Sabbath, and I'm going to get right into it. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 14. It says, and Elohim said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night. And the firmament means the sky, right? It says, and it says, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. Basically, this is the start when time was actually created. And it says, verse 15, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And Elohim made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, which is the sun, and the lesser light to rule the night, which is the moon. He made the stars also. So this shows that the moon also had light of his own, just like the sun has light of his own. You know what I'm saying? This is Sirach. This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus in Apocrypha chapter 43 verse 6. It says he made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. From the moon is the sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. So the moon has its own light. In verse 8 it says the month is called after her name. So the word month comes from the word moon, man. And it says increasing wonderfully, and her changing being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. So the moon shows the times and the seasons, man. You know what I'm saying? The moon lets you know when the new month is coming in. And it changes within the weeks. Within the 4 weeks. That's why you see like you'll see no moon in the sky, which is known as the new moon, which is the new Shabbat, new moon Shabbat, which is our high holy day. You know what I'm saying? Like how you celebrate these wicked ass holidays. You supposed to celebrate on you supposed to because Shabbat means rest, the Sabbath means rest, and you're supposed to keep that day holy, man. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes down to the moon, within the individual weeks of 1 month, when there's no moon in the sky, where you don't see the moon shining if it's light in the sky, it's the new moon, which is the beginning of the month, right? And then you'll see a half moon, you'll see a moon where it's in half, where it's light, you know what I'm saying? And then the other side, it's dark. And then you'll see when the moon is all light, all lit up, full moon, right? Well, a lidded full moon, and then you'll see half a moon again, and then that'll be the end of the month. It'll be half a moon, and then when it's no, at the end of that week, when the new moon comes in, that'll be a new month, and that's the times and the seasons, man. This is Psalms 104. Verse 19, it says, he appointed the moon for seasons, the sun knoweth his going down. Saying that word seasons is Moaida, and it's appointed place, time, meeting, sacred season. You know what I'm saying? So it's for appointed time, and the moon shows you when the next month comes in, or when the end of the month is coming in, This Leviticus chapter 23, and I'll start at verse 1. It says, and Yahweh spoke unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of Yahweh, which ye shall proclaim to be holy, to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. It says, 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest, and that's what Sabbath or the Shabbat means. It means rest, because you rest on that day. And it says, in holy convocation ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of Yahweh in all your dwellings, right? Because 6 days out of the week, you're supposed to work. You know what I'm saying? But that 7th day you're supposed to rest. Now, if you going to work, we in our captivity, so you can't really do anything about it, because you still got to make your money, because you got to pay rent, you got to do certain things just so you can still live, But, for the ones that don't work, you know what I'm saying, hey, just keep that day holy, man, This, and another thing is that when it comes down to the Shabbat, it also shows that it's with the Shabbat showing based off the moon and the different times that it shows its light and stuff, with that showing you how close the new month is coming in, or when the end of the month is coming in. It shows you that it's not no Friday to Friday, or no, it's not every Friday. The Shabbat or the Shabbat / Sabbath is not every Friday and not every Saturday, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the new moon can come in on a Wednesday, and that's the high holy day, right? And then the next ones and the next and then say if the new moon comes in on a Wednesday, right? And it comes in on a Wednesday. Those next Shabbats, will end on a Wednesday. It will end up on a Wednesday until the new moon, and the new moon can come in on a Tuesday, man. You know what I'm saying, or a Thursday. So it's based off the moon, and it's not Friday and it's not every Friday, and it's not every Saturday. This is this Exodus chapter 20, 20 verse 8. It says, and remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou, keep it holy, meaning don't profane it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing anything unholy that's outside the temple on that day, man, because it's the Lord's day. Verse 9, it says, 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. Verse 10, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahweh thy power, and it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. Right, so it ain't finna be no work. It's a day of rest. Your animals, you know what I'm saying. Well, when we get in the kingdom, when the kingdom comes and we in the kingdom, on that day, it's gonna be a day of rest. It ain't finna be no work. Your slaves gonna be chilling. You know what I'm saying. Even though the slaves will be plagued in their mind, because we ain't finna allow them to be peaceful on that, because they still gotta serve their punishment. And then, for our animals and stuff, they're going to be rested too. They're not going to be pilling the ground. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be doing any of that. Pulling up the dirt. They're not doing anything. And we'll be resting also, And, with us being in our captivity, we rest. We rest. But according to this, because we in our captivity, some days that the Shabbat might fall on a work day, man, and it's not your fault. It's just going to be double onto these devils, And verse 11, it says, for in 6 days Yahweh made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. So it's the day of rest. It says, wherefore Yahweh blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. you know, and he made it holy. So this is Psalms 81 verse 3. It says, blow up the trumpet in the new moon and the time appointed on a solemn feast day. Right. And you know, and word feast, you know, be festival, you know what I'm saying, celebration, you know. You celebrate the high holy days by rehearsing the righteous acts, you know what I'm saying, and doing things that's holy, that's not outside the temple, you know. And I hope this video was edifying, and I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the elect, which we hope to be. Shalom.